Have you ever thought about having to protect yourself when using the violet flame? In this video, I'll explain why you definitely need to protect yourself when invoking the spiritual light. Let's say you have a lot of money and love gold jewelry. You don't particularly like to show off, but you just love it so much that you wear as much gold jewelry as possible. That may not be without risk because everybody can see that you have money and lots of jewelry. At one point you may want to have somebody protecting you, like a bodyguard, because the more wealth you have and the more you show it to other people, the more you'll attract those who want to take it from you. The same thing happens when you invoke the violet flame. There are many evil spirits out there that would want to steal that precious light from you. That's why you need protection. I'll tell you in a moment how to protect yourself, but first, let me explain in more detail why it is necessary to protect yourself and from whom or what you're actually protecting yourself. When you give the violet flame decrees, that means you invoke light and energy. What happens with that light? Well, part of it is sent out into the world to wherever you direct it. The rest is stored in your aura and your chakras, which gradually become lighter and brighter. This light can be seen by those who dwell in the invisible planes, both good and bad beings. And guess what? Having more light in your own force field makes you very valuable to many entities and demons that would love to get that light. They cannot survive without energy but can't invoke it from heaven themselves, so they need to take it from people in embodiment in order to keep on existing. However, they can only steal it from you when you misqualify the energy you've invoked. What does that mean now? Let's say you've just invoked the violet flame for 15 minutes and your whole aura is violet flame shiny and super loaded with energy. Then your phone rings. It's your uncle who's a very negative person and you always fight with him. It's not different this time, and quickly, triggered by his voice and words, you get angry at him, say some things you later wished you hadn't said, and hang up. Being angry is a misqualification of God's energy. It's something negative, something God doesn't want. The moment you feel this anger rising up in your emotional world and expressing itself via your throat and your mouth, the protective seal of harmony is broken and the light you just invoked is spilled out of your being as misqualified light. That's when the dark beings that hover in the atmosphere rush in to absorb the energy that you've just thrown out of your force field. It's like the energy you've invoked is stored in a kind of balloon, and the momentary anger is like the needle that is stuck into it and makes it burst, so the energy is dispersed. The entities are there to suck it up and go have fun with it. When you use the violet flame and store all that pure energy in your force field, you make yourself very attractive to these evil beings. In fact, they will use tricks to make you lose your harmony so they can drain you of your light. In order to keep these situations from happening and prevent losing the energy you have invoked, you need to protect yourself. At this point, you may be wondering where this protection is going to come from. Well, there are two kinds of protection that I'll cover in a moment. But first, a quick reminder that when you invoke protection, this doesn't mean that you will never feel negative emotions such as anger, jealousy, or hatred ever again. These are normal human feelings that just don't go away overnight. You might actually be tempted to express more of these feelings and get more uncle tests to prove to God that you're worthy of invoking His energy and keeping it pure and using it only for constructive purposes. That's all part of walking a spiritual path, so nothing to worry about. Just keep working on staying positive and expanding the light in your being. Okay, let's talk about protection techniques. As I said, there are two kinds we can learn to use. The first kind is simply to strengthen your force field with impenetrable white light. The Ascended Masters have given us the thought form of a large cylinder of intense white light that we place around our physical form. They call it the tube of light, and it looks like this. The tube of light descends from the heart of the great God Self that is above you and completely envelops you in its protective light. We can invoke this tube of light around us by giving a short decree called the Tube of Light. Let me read it for you. Tube of Light. Beloved, I am presence bright. Round me seal your tube of light. From Ascended Master Flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. As with other decrees, we give it 3 times to amplify its power. While giving it, we stand to honor the God within us and also so we can better visualize ourselves standing in the tube of light. You can visualize the tube of light as 9 feet in diameter, which is about 2.75 meters. Because this decree immediately seals you in a protective force field, this is the foundational decree that you will want to do before you give any other decrees. Let's give it together 3 times and you're welcome to stand when you give it. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light, from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light, from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light, from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Great! So this is the first kind of protection. The second kind has been well known throughout history. We can invoke protection from God's angels who have the special assignment to help us, guide us, and keep us safe. That's why you will want an angel by your side at all times. There is an entire class of protection angels that we call blue flame angels because they work on the blue ray of protection, faith, and the will of God. Their powerful leaders, Archangel Michael, the great defender of the children of the light. Archangel Michael and his blue flame angels are able to interfere in dangerous situations and help and protect us from anything imaginable when needed. However, there's a catch. Because we have free will, they may only interfere when we ask them for help. So how do we invoke Archangel Michael's protection? We can do this with a short decree that is called traveling protection. It's a great decree to give when you're on the road or at any time when you quickly need protection. Here it is. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here. As you can see, this decree invokes Archangel Michael all around us. So that is what you want to visualize when you give it. It's good to give this decree 3 times or in multiples of 3. If you're in a situation where you want this great heavenly being to protect you, for example, you're walking alone through town at night and are not feeling completely safe, just give this decree 3, 6, 9, 12 or more times and Archangel Michael will be right by your side. By God's law, the call compels the answer, so whenever you ask an angelic being to help you, they must respond in some way. By the way, you can also give this decree to invoke protection for someone else. Just say a short prayer to Archangel Michael such as, Beloved Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect my parents who are driving down Highway 17 from Flagstaff to Phoenix, Arizona right now. The more specific, the better, and then you give the decree for them while you visualize Archangel Michael all around them. All right, let's give this decree together 3 times. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael, wherever I go. I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here, I am his love protecting here. Now that you know how to protect yourself, I strongly recommend giving these decrees every time before you invoke the violet flame. Invoking the angels only takes a few minutes but can have a huge impact on your life. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. This helps me enormously to reach more light bearers like you. If you want to know how to invoke the violet flame, start with a simple violet flame mantra that I explained in the video that's popping up in the upper right corner right now. Thanks for watching and have a great violet flame day.